Hi, today I'm making whole wheat tandoori rotis. These are much easier to make than chapatis or parathas, perfect for everyday meals as well as special occasions. Tandoori rotis are made in a tandoor. I have used a cast iron tawa to recreate that smoky flavor. Oil can be used for a vegan version. Many Indian gravies like palak paneer, chicken tikka masala, or Kashmiri dum aloo are best eaten with rotis. While the gravies are relatively easy to prepare, the accompanying roti can be quite the contrary. It is especially cumbersome to make them in large quantities. Not anymore. These tandoori rotis are relatively effortless. There is no kneading of the dough, and rolling is optional. You can just pat them down. Alright then, let's get started. I'm going to weigh everything, including the water. It should feel hot to touch. Even though we can measure the water 190 ml, I just find that using one bowl and weighing everything is the most efficient way to do this. None of the measurements need to be exact. A few grams here and there can be easily handled by this recipe. I'm using the no knead bread making method. It's very simple. Just add everything and mix. You don't even have to touch the dough. The dough is almost done. It should be somewhat wet. If yours is a little dry, add water by the tablespoon. I'm going to cover the dough and keep it in a draft-free place to proof. I usually put it in a microwave or in an oven without turning it on, of course. The proofing time is nominally 1.5 hours, but depending on the ambient temperature, it can be more or less. Okay, the dough is ready. You can see it's much airier and has risen in volume. Give it a few quick pulls. This mimics the action of a dough hook and releases air from the dough. Turn it out onto a board or a large plate. Keep some flour handy. You may have noticed that so far you have not had to touch the dough. Coax the dough into a smooth ball. It is quite wet and may be hard to handle. Use just as much flour as you need to help the process. Pat it down and divide it into 8 portions. Make the dough balls, making sure to keep the joints at the bottom and the top smooth, and place them on a floured surface. This is a good time to keep your tawa or pan to heat. I am using a flat cast iron griddle or a tawa as we call it for this. It should be on high or medium high heat throughout the roasting process. Now to shape the rotis. You can pat them or roll them. I'm going to show you both ways. If you want crisp rotis, they must be rolled thin. And to roll thin rotis, you need a rolling pin. Now it's time to roast the rotis. Make sure the tawa is hot before proceeding. For a nice smoky flavor, apply a light layer of ghee to the tawa. If your pan is big enough, you can easily roast 2 rotis at a time. I can roast 3. I'm showing you the roasting of this first roti in real time. It is a thick roti about 5 inches in diameter. Then I'm going to fly through the roasting of a thin and crisp roti, just to show you the difference between the two. Pressing down with a spatula allows the roti to puff, but take care not to tear it. This roti is puffing up beautifully. It's done. Roast it for a little bit longer if you want it to be crisp. Apply a light coating of ghee or butter and serve immediately or store in a hot box. It took 2 minutes to roast this roti. This is plenty of time to roll the next one. Since it is thinner, the second roti will roast in less time, but you may have to keep it longer to make it crisp. You can hear its crispness right here. And for comparison, check out the difference in the size and thickness of the two. The rotis will keep very well. They do not get chewy and difficult to eat when cool. Make a stack of these over the weekend and you're all set for the rest of the week. Okay, it's time to eat. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If so, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Let me know in the comments below how your experience of making tandoori rotis was. Any other feedback is welcome too. If you would like to see more such videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching.